What's going on, everyone? It's Mike and John back again. It's Aston Villa against Everton, Carabao Cup, 4th round tie at Villa Park on Wednesday night. John, I made a joke before the Brentford game saying we win 3-0, don't we? Do we win 2-0 in this one, John?
Well, it's going to be a tough game regardless, isn't it? You know, Villa Park's not an easy place to go at the best of times. They've just beat Chelsea. You know, they haven't had the best of start, Villa, but they're a quality team with a quality manager. And I also want to get in a well-run club. But you're going to see changes from Everton. And I think it's the perfect opportunity, this, Michael, to start someone like Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Ben Godfrey will probably come in. Jack Harrison possibly could come in as well to start. Possibly, if he doesn't start, I think he'll be on the bench. But what we said the other day, Michael, when we done the watch-along, was the bench looked a lot stronger now. So then players who were on the bench can come in. And the players who can come in are capable of giving Villa the game because they're going to make changes as well. We've got confidence from the performance the other day to take into this game. So it is going to be a tough game, but I think Everton will give Villa the game as well. To be fair, I don't think it's going to be so one-sided as it would have been if we would have put another Arsenal performance in. So it's a game I'm looking forward to. And we will see changes, but the changes that he makes, it puts minutes in the players' legs who haven't been there regular, i.e. Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, I just want to throw some stats at you. Aston Villa have won their last 5 meetings with Everton in all competitions. Aston Villa have been eliminated by Premier League sides in the last 2 seasons in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. One was Chelsea in 21 and one was Manchester United in 22. And Everton have been eliminated in the 3rd round of the League Cup in the last 2 seasons. One to QPR and the other one to Bournemouth, having reached the quarterfinals for the 2 before. So Everton go into this, and Villa, with the fact that neither team have got to the 4th round in a few years. I think you're right. I think Everton and Villa both make changes. I think you'll see Villa probably start Duran, who's already scored this season. Very good young striker that they've signed. I think you'll see Jacob Ramsey, who hasn't played much for Villa this season. I think you'll see him start for them as well. So it is going to be a difficult game. Everton go into this game, as you rightly say, our best performances this season, funny enough, apart from the Villa game, have been away from home.
Yeah.
You know, Sheffield United and Brentford, both okay performances. Brentford was a very good performance. You'd argue that Villa are a better team than Brentford, but I'll go into this game feeling more confident than I did before the 4-0. I felt like we were going to get a pasting on the 4-0, and I was right. I don't feel like we're going to get a pasting in this game, albeit I don't think we're going to win.
Brilliant. Well, the thing with this game for me, Michael, is we've got to go into this game and forget about the league game. Just erase that from the memories, you know what I mean? It's a fresh game. Forget that. We've put a good performance since then. We've got our first league win since then. And you know, you mentioned the changes Villa are going to make, and again, they're good players who they can bring in. So I think it's going to actually be a good game. But what I like about the Carabao Cup, Michael, is a lot of teams are taking this serious now. You know, if you look at the Man City, have won it a couple of times, and it's a tough competition to win now. A lot of teams didn't take it seriously with years gone by, but teams are taking it serious now, and I just hope Dyche does, because listen, we're probably not going to win the Carabao Cup, let's be honest, but a cup run would be nice. You know, if you go back to the Carabao Cup, if you go back to the FA Cup, you don't really have good runs in cup competitions anymore. So we have to take this serious. I think we will. But it also, if we could get a result there, again, it builds on the confidence that we've took from Saturday going into 2 home games in the league. So I think he'll put a strong enough team out to give Villa the game. And as I said, it's a perfect opportunity to give Calvert-Lewin more minutes. As I said, Ben Godfrey, he will make changes, but I hope he doesn't make too many changes, Michael, because we are only 5-6 games into the league season or whatever it is. So these players won't be tired. So put a strong enough team out to go and win the game.
Yeah, I'm just reading some of the the teams that Villa fans are actually suggesting for them. So they'll go Alston in goal, Cash, Konza, Torres, Luke Dean, Bailey, Dendonka, Tillemans and Ramsey, Zenolo and Duran. Another one is Olsen, Digne, Longley, Feeney, Chambers, Dendonka, Ramsey, Tillemans, Traore, Duran and Kellyman. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know loads about the sort of fringe players at Villa, but they've got a much bigger squad than we've got. They've got more, more just natural quality that can come into that side and cause Everton problems. But the one thing I will say is, because Everton have a smaller team, they probably play with each other more. I know it sounds silly, but you expect that each player will know pretty much, a lot about each other. There was a lot less movement in terms of players in than there was at Villa from Everton. So I think the chemistry with Everton is there. You just need to get the tactics right on the pitch. We've criticised Dyche at times this season. I criticised him before the Brentford game, and he proved me wrong in that particular game. How do you think he sets up? Do you think he goes 4-4-2? What do you think he leaves it as it is?
No, I don't think he goes 4-4-2. I don't think he goes 4-4-2 because I don't think he starts Beto, to be fair. So I think he sort of sticks with the same formation, but obviously with a different couple of changes. You mentioned there the players they can bring in, the likes of Tielemans. Isn't it great that you can bring a player like that in, who hasn't been playing week in, week out? Leon Bailey's another one. He can hurt us a lot, Leon Bailey, because he's a really good player, getting down the wing. He's fast, he can take players on. So we have got to be careful, Michael. But this won't be an Everton team who are going to lay down, I don't think. I think the confidence is there. I've seen something. Sean Dyche sat down with the players, told them a few home truths, had clear the air talks with them before the Brentford game. And whatever he said obviously worked. So hopefully the players take that into this game and get a result. We are capable, as you said before, our best performances. And we've scored more goals away from home in the league. So, we are scoring goals, and we've always said about our away forms being poor. But I think we are capable of going there and getting something. I really do. Whether we get the draw and it goes to extra time, not sure if it goes straight to penalties or not. Do you know what I mean? But it'd be great to go there and win and build on this confidence that they've got from the Brentford game. It's not going to be easy, but I think I'm too positive here. But what I'm doing, Michael, I'm taking my confidence from the Brentford performance the other day, because no one expected that performance down there. No one. No. And, they've proved to us that they are capable of putting a performance in since the Arsenal game. They've proved to us that they can play as a team and know what they're doing and score goals and create chances. So, again, let's see what happens. But I'm more positive going into it with that first win under our belt in the league.
Yeah, in terms of team, I'm just reading through some of the predicted lineups for Everton. I'm going to give you my team. I think he doesn't change the goalkeeper. I think he stays with Pickford in goal. I think Mykolenko starts. I think you might see Michael Keane coming. I think you might see Ben Godfrey coming. He'll keep with. I think he might bring Patterson in as well. Midfield, I think Onana will definitely start still. I think you'll see Ladrisca Gay, albeit. Yeah, I think he might start. I think you might find that Doucouré is given a rest, and I think he might play Jack Harrison, Danjuma, Beto, and then I think he'll just have James Garner just in behind. So that'll be my team. But I don't know. I can't call it. We were all screaming for him to play 4-4-2 and Calvert-Lewin and Beto. I do think he'll start Beto. I think he's trying to customise Beto to Premier League action. I've watched Beto, the 3 times he's played for Everton this season, and I'll say everything about Beto is he works really hard and he's prepared to work really hard. But he does occasionally look a little bit clumsy. And And I just think he just needs some minutes under his belt, adjusting to Premier League live, adjusting to the pace of the game, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But I think he will start Beto, and I think he'll start Jack Harrison as well.
Yeah, I disagree with a few of them. I do think Pickford starts. I think he keeps Mykolenko in, and I think the reason why he keeps Mykolenko in is he was probably the best player for us against Arsenal, believe it or not. And I thought he had a good game the other day. So I think he brings him in to keep him building his confidence up because he was out the team for a while. Don't think he breaks the Tarkowski and Branthwaite partnership up completely. I think Branthwaite starts with Keane or Godfrey. You're right about Patterson. I agree with the midfield. Apart from, I think he starts Calvert-Lewin instead of Beto.
Yeah,
I do. And I'll be shocked if he starts Jack Harrison, to be fair. I think Harrison starts on the bench.
Fair enough. Score prediction?
2-1 Everton.
I love it.
That's what a win does for you.
Do you know what? I can hear in his head. I can hear him saying, "We're going to win a lot. The FA Cup, the Carabao Cup." I can hear him saying it. I think Villa win this game 2-1. And I don't want any Everton fans to sit here thinking I'm being negative. I'm not. I just think Villa have got a little bit. I think Villa have got more depth than Everton, and that's where I think they can rotate their team. I mean, the team I've just read out to you, including Leon Bailey, Duran, Jacob Ramsey, a lot of their second players would get a place in the Everton starting 11. So
yeah, they would. Yeah, I don't think we make as many changes as them. To be fair.
Well, they've got Europe as well, haven't they? So it wouldn't surprise me.
I think the Carabao Cup for Aston Villa is of less interest to them. Do you know what I mean? I do, because I expect them to do well in the league again. As you say, they've got European football. So it's the Thursday to Sunday. So then, obviously, if they stay in the Carabao Cup, they've got that every now and again. So I don't think they take as much interest in it as Everton, but as you quite rightly say, the players you've just named there, Michael, probably get in Everton's team. So it's going to be an interesting game. I'm looking forward to it, to be fair, to see what Everton do after the game the other day and the changes that he makes. But see what Villa do as well and see how far we are away, if you know what I mean. Because as you say, them players walk straight into our team. But the players we've also named, Michael, I think they're capable of giving Villa a game, mate. I really do. Central defence part bothers me. Because if he does what you said and plays Michael Keane, I hope he doesn't do that. If he's going to change to 2 or change 1, take 1 out, leave Branthwaite there, probably play Godfrey there or something. Do you know what I mean? Michael Keane puts the shit up me every time I watch him, Michael. I don't think he's good enough. If he's going to take one of them out, play Godfrey and Branthwaite. They're both strong. They can bring the ball out with pace if we get that opportunity to run out with it, to bring it out. But they're good in the air as well. Michael Keane's not very good at any of that. So I think that's the central defensive partnership there that I mentioned then, Branthwaite and Godfrey. I think it's capable of doing a job against Villa. It's our fullbacks again worrying us, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't dispute that. I was just having a little read of some of the news as well, just around Everton. Everton have been linked with 2 potential signings and also 777, just a little bit more detail around what's going on with them. Everton have been linked with Adnan Januzaj.
Well, the ex-Man United player.
Yeah.
Is he a free agent then, obviously?
I believe so, yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get that. If if he's played for Man United and some of the clubs he's played for, why is he a free agent? I always think that, you know, and I think James Rodriguez is still a free agent, to be fair. But you know what I mean? But obviously, I'd bite your hand off for him to come back. But
he's not a free agent either, to be honest.
Oh, isn't he? Oh, I didn't know he had a club, to be fair. I didn't. Oh, yeah, he went. Didn't he go to Spain? Somewhere like
Greece. That? I think he might be in Greece.
Oh, well, wherever he is, he's all right. He's not a free agent, wherever he is, not asked. But
the other player we've been linked with is Jesse Lingard.
Nah.
Yeah, agreed.
Nah.
And then the Echo today are just going into, not that I read the Echo particularly, but they're just going into a bit more detail around the 777 partners move, and apparently 2 weeks before the announcement, they were given access to what they call the data room in the Liverbird. It seems to be progressing, doesn't it? This 777 deal. It seems to be progressing. There seems to be a real confidence that this will get agreed and ratified. They've already had agreement and ratification from 7 different leagues for 7 different teams. So, you know, either the Premier League is going to stand out like a sore thumb, or it's going to go through no problem.
I read that just before we come on. Basically, the data room is they can get access to things like Goodison, the training ground, players' contracts, staff contracts, debts that we have, everything. And then what they do is they send it off to their lawyers. It can be thousands and thousands and thousands of emails long. It can take a month to read. It can take 3 months to read, to go through it. Also, it says in that about the £20 million that they give us. Now, 777, when you read this article, they're very, very confident that this deal's going to go through. They're very, very confident. They've shown proof of funds, because in the article in the Echo, that's the first thing you have to do. You have to show proof of funds. So they've shown proof of funds. Everton have let them in the Liver buildings and the data room. They've gone through all, fired it off to their lawyers. They're going through that now. I actually think it's further on than what we're hearing, to be fair. And I don't see it being a problem getting through Premier League stipulations, to be fair. I think they get through.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think that's it. That's all I've got. I've got nothing else to add, unless you have.
No. All I was going to say is enjoy the game tomorrow, because I know you're going.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually Wednesday, but okay.
Oh, yeah. See, I messed up on my days. It's because we're doing it tonight, but we always do it 2 days ahead, don't we?
No, to be fair, and the reason why this video is out late, guys, is I woke up this morning with a massive splitting migraine. So, videos come out late tonight, guys. I do apologise for that. But yeah, guys, I'm leave it there. Keep smiling.
What I do want to say is, all the videos you watch, give it the like button. Hit that like button. Helps the channel out massively with YouTube. So make sure you hit the like button. And obviously, as Michael says, subscribe. Do want to mention a couple of things before you go. The watch along the other day was absolutely fantastic. The feedback we've had off that was absolutely brilliant. You know, and we will be doing more watch alongs when I'm not at the game. For the comments, thank you so much. All positive. And I can't believe how many views the Match Reaction got, because we just done a watch along as well. I think that's near 6,000 now or something like that. Again, comments were fantastic. So thank you very much. And thanks for all the comments about me being back on the channel as well. Michael, I wouldn't have the balls or the nerves to come on here only for Michael. Michael's helped me massively since I've been coming on the channel. So I'm going to say thanks to him, but also the comments as well really help, because I've had some shit comments in the past, just like Michael has. Michael's had some bad comments. I have as well. But the comments are getting more positive with every video we do. So on behalf of me and Michael, thanks very much.
There you go. Guys, on that cheery note, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, as John says, and make sure you get in the comments how much you hate him. See you soon.
Brilliant.